Welcome to the stream, guys. How's it going? The new CVC is on, so time to get busy with it. Okay, my green screen is a little bit acting up, I think. I think I have an in working condition or something similar to that. Alrighty. What is this? What is this stupid scene transition now in the way? God damn it, streaming is hard. How's it going, Chris? How's it going, Zadie? Happy to have you, lads. I don't need it now, Chief. Scene transition. I don't even know, Chief. This is so buggy. Okay, fixed it, I think. So, a little bit of CVC action today. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Got a decent, nice sleep tonight. Woke up 10 a.m. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we need days like that now, don't we? Let's see now. My coffee maker decided to act up today. That wasn't too fun, had to clean it up a little. Probably needs to get cleaned up a lot if we gotta be completely honest though. Might need that thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the CVC in. Let's see what we're against. Limist. What are they up to? They're a full clan. They look serious. Have a Discord and everything. 50k only on the CVC, that's nothing to write home about. A lot of big ass players in here, but not that many. No, I think we got this in the bag. They have a few heavy hitters, but the rest are not so hot. So yeah, let's start doing the things. Let's start getting some of them easy points. Starting off with a little bit of that arena, so we don't burn keys and such. Where that rate at? Where that rate at? Okay. Bunch of easy fights, can't say no to those. Alrighty then. This one ought to be good. Yeah, he's really trying to kill me there, doesn't he? The bitch. A lot of easy points if you know where to take them. Alrighty. Okay. Nothing like a little coffee and CVC in the morning. The right way to start the day. Oh man. Okay, quite the annoying support this man had. Takes a while. Today I will be able to finish all of the secret rooms in the Doom Tower. And that's gonna allow me to actually farm the latest, hardest stage of Magma Dragon on this rotation for all the extra keys, which is something. I will actually do a video about this. All sorts of different tips to help you progress in Doom Tower a bit better. How to slowball waves, how to save your secret rooms for when you're actually ready to farm all the hard keys. The hardest stage you can possibly farm would be the best stage to get the extra keys from secret rooms, so if you just gradually do your secret rooms as soon as you unlock them, it's not going to be the best return on investment for you. It would be much better if you actually unlock the hardest stage you can actually reliably farm, and then start using those secret room extra keys. It's not a big improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. Let me get the cat out. Okay. I'm also ready to buy myself a sacred shard out of the 3v3 as well as a legendary skill tome. That's always nice. Remember not to forget after this fight to get him so the cooldown starts running. Once per month I need to get the gold so I can actually buy these goodies out of the shop. Yeah, I can buy right about everything. Here's the skill tome, the Lego shard, the void shards. It pays doing crime, guys. If crime was 3v3 arena, that is. I don't think I would like to be buying the rank 5 chickens. It's a little bit too expensive for my blood. So yeah, I think that's about all I'm buying. I'm also gonna get the energy when I need it, but right now I don't need it, so let's not do that right now. Might actually be able to open Carnage this rotation. Probably next one. Might be on the next one. Might actually jump on Zadie's account a little bit sooner today, because fun fact, you could actually play 2 raid accounts at the same time if you actually close Plarium play through your task manager. For some reason it doesn't work every time, but works more often than not. Sometimes when you close the Plarium it also closes your game, but in most cases it don't. That way you can log a second account. Heck, even a 4th if you need it. Yeah, enough of those, so I still haven't got my rewards from Arena. Let's get those then. Ancient Shard, it's something, it's something. Okay. Would be a good idea for me to fuse a bunch of gear right now too. Not sure I have enough room for a bunch of gear though. I have a decent amount, not too decent though. I don't need these. It's a pretty shit set. This one has potential. No speed on that one though, but nah, it's bad. That's about it for the just new. The gloves I'm willing to give a shot at. This one's bad. Resistance okay, the rest have speed on him, so. Attack HP, flat defense. This is a pretty shithead, man. Pretty shithead. This one doesn't even have speed on it, so it can fuck right off. This one rolled 2 HP. Nah. Why the hell did I even level this shit up? It doesn't even have speed on it. I have plenty of accuracy chests, I'd rather have one with speed on it, you know? Didn't have any bad rolls at least. Let me double check these. Has flat defense, has flat defense. This one's questionable. Flat defense can go. It's okay, I guess. Acceptable. Not the brightest out of the lot, but I'll give it a shot. This one could roll a lot of resist, so good defense, I guess. Crit damage, crit rate on defense percent. Some defense nuker could use that. Crit damage, crit rate. Again, good use. This one's pretty shit though. Crit rate, attack percent could make some sense. It's not ideal, that's for sure, but at least has only one bad roll. Doesn't have any speed, so technically it should be a sell for an account like mine, but I'd like to keep trash, what can I say? I'm a hoarder. Crit damage, no crit rate on him, it's kind of shit. This one's also kind of shit if we gotta be real. Crit rate, crit damage, HP on a fatal set. Far from ideal. It rolls a bunch of crit rate, maybe. I have a lot of protection I probably need to get rid of. A lot of stun skin I need to get rid of. Let me check some of the stun skin really. Why am I not doing a battle while I'm doing this? The beauty of background battles, you can dilly-dally with your items while you're doing this shit. I'm a fucking idiot, I didn't put it in the background. Welcome chat, hope you're enjoying the stream, happy to have you over here, and make sure to check out my giveaway by the way, which reminds me, let me actually update my giveaway command because it's not up to date. You can check out my how to build champions video if you want to enter that one. There we go. So, where was I? Shitskin. Am I blind? If it doesn't have speed, I mean HP and defense could make sense on some particular champions. Pretty whatever. Whatever. Nah. Questionable. Not so great. Why did I even level this? We gotta be completely honest, but let's stay for now. Yeah, with no speed, I'll... Technically, some of these pieces could make sense for me as soon as I open something dumb like Death Knight or some shit. I could also equip that epic Reviver that does steal out of play in Arena. 3v3 at least. It needs to have perfect defensive stats. Something like this, I guess, could work. Also, a Hefrak could use something like that if I had one, but I don't have one, so fuck that. Whatever. This one's kind of wonky. Pretty bad. A lot of accuracy on this one. It could roll something if I really need it. Decent stuff. Flat attack has the double roll. It's a baddie. Kinda whatever. This might work. Okay-ish. Somewhat okay, I don't know. This not so much. Okay. Probably not. This one's okay. Fine. Not so fine. Kinda whatever rolls, but kinda whatever. Let's see what are these? They have speed now. This one's kinda shit. This one's decent. Yeah, let's let these loose and let me see if we have some 6-star gear with bad rolls on the main stat. We do have a few. Yeah, from a craftable set, I'm not gonna waste ore on this, I think. Same with the protection. Not so hot. Why did I roll these? They maybe are reworked or some shit. Triple res roll. Still probably trash though. Double speed roll is kinda okay-ish. With attack, pretty bad. How's it going, Midu? Welcome, welcome. If these rolls speed a lot, they still might make sense. Yeah, from the other stats, I'll leave them for now. Okay. Pretty nice doing some other stuff while waiting around for your stupid background battles. Pretty nice feature, I can tell you that much. Okay, I have plenty of ore to waste, so let's start off with resilience. And we're only keeping 6-star from the good stuff. 5-star, we don't care about anything. Okay. Craft all. Okay, these were the only pieces that were left. And this is shit. This has speed and HP. Yeah, none of Let's actually level it to 8. It can stay. No speed on this, pretty bad stuff. Yeah, it can fuck right off. And just like that, 50 items were reduced down to a single. Let's see some perception shit. No, I'm really not gonna waste anything on these. Okay, and the grand total is this shit. Attack percent, crit rate, nah. Accuracy, HP, no speed. Let defense can go. Nothing. Let's do it again. Wait, not 10. Fuck, that was dumb. Quick craft is the way to go. What we got there? Not really. It's perception, I need to have speed, guys. Needs to have speed. Okay, whole lot of nothing for my account. For your account, you probably could be a lot more liberal, especially if you're first starting out. Perception is just absolutely MVP, so don't do what I'm doing if you're not on my level of account, that's for sure. Let's go with a little bit of lethal. I can't craft too much lethal, but I will be giving it the biggest chances of being good. And might be a good idea to go for a crit rate charm on a gauntlet. So we have a shot at gaining main stat crit damage. Let me quick craft, but with no selling this time, or if we're gonna be selling, it's gonna be not as harsh. Nah, I'm just not gonna have the filter on here. See what we get. That's gonna be a lot of points, by the way. It wasn't that many points actually. We did craft a few mythicals over there. Okay, let's see what we possess now. Speed is okay. It's probably not so much. Could leave a lot of this gear for potential rerolling. Lethal is worth the reroll. See some of the baddie rare stuff. Crit damage, no speed or crit rate. Defense can go. Speed and crit rate, that's what we want to see on items like this. Even a rare could make the cut. This one can roll something. No speed, just res. It's not the worst item in the world, but God knows it's pretty close to the worst item in the world. Okay, this one's gonna be real good. No matter what it rolls, it's gonna be a great item for me. Not too much speed, but amazing crit rate, so still worth it. How much do we have in terms of rework? Not that many to waste on a lethal set, I'd say. This one does have potential to still be usable. Honestly, this is in the same boat. If it rolls a bunch of crit rate, could go on an HP nuker or some shit like that, but I don't know, I'd rather keep it for an attack. Good. Not that hot. This one's decent-ish. Still would love to have speed on these, but some could work even without the speed, I guess. Defense-based nuker could use this one. This one's fine. Attack percent with speed. It's kind of wonky, really. Nah. HP percent, crit rate, attack. Still like to have either crit rate or crit damage on these, man. Nothing else, probably. Nope. 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 This could have gone better. Could still roll these. If they roll speed, they could have use. Not like this. Nah. Okay, pretty beautiful. If it rolls flat HP, it's gone. Wise choice. Acceptable. Crit rate again. Second best, it'll do. This one's fine. One for everybody. Not ideal, but not horrible either. Okay, double speed roll right there. That rolls resist first, it's gone. It's gone. Not bad. Let me see the 5-star shits. Here, technically, I could do a lot of rerolls. Let me order them by speed. Crit damage, crit rate, and speed. Pretty good. Don't roll accuracy, please. What did I just say, you piece of shit? You piece of shit. Still might make sense for somebody, but wish it wasn't like that. With items like these, I'm only gonna be rolling them to see if they actually double roll something. I should have just gone straight up to 8, by the way. It rolled double speed, damn it. Nah, I'll still rework it. Defense percent, double flat HP is a goner. Okay. I'll still level these a little, so we know what we're working with when we start building champions. Let's see if it did not fuck it so over with the HP. It fucking did now. Piece of shit. Still kind of usable. Okay, crit damage. Double defense. It's not the worst in the world. Could use on a defense-based nuclear. Triple defense, damn. It's interesting. Attack percent gauntlet. I'll leave these for now, I'm not sure, but they're probably straight up sells. Or at least reworks. With this one, we're gonna try and see if it's worth re-rolling into something better. And it might be. I don't have too many of these mythicals though, so should be somewhat careful. But look at this gem of an item we just got, guys. This is why you do what we just fucking did. Not a single bad stat on these. Yeah, accuracy is a little bit unquestionable, but look at this. Double speed roll from a rework. That is why you try your best with items like these to actually see if it's worth using ore on them, and if you double roll or even roll on the red again, maybe use an ore and you get lucky with a great stat like speed like this, and right now this is a very beautiful item for me. This one, I'm only rolling it up to 8 to see if it double rolls something. It didn't, so it can go sell. So that's one of the better ways to use your ore. If an item shows potential to be good, like this one for instance, maybe throw an ore on him and see if it rolls crit rate or speed or something good like that. This one rolled flat attack with accuracy and HP percent. Not the worst for many, but for my account it's a sell. This one rolls a bunch of crit rate. That'd be good. Acceptable. Yeah, oh, keep it. This one I'm only rolling to see if it's worth reworking. It is. Double defense, now it's trash. This one can't really go wrong. This one again is for rework. If it rolls twice on something, we can give it a shot. It didn't, so I think I'll sell it. Double accuracy. Not the worst item, but without speed, it's really not that ideal for me. Nope. Nah. God, I hate how this is in the middle of the fucking screen, man. Like, has really nobody played this game that has access to the fucking UI? Get that shit out of the way, man. Look at this nonsense. I can't do anything waiting for the stupid notification to fuck me over. God damn it, Chief. Okay, this one could work. Attack percent, flat HP, can fuck right off. Defense percent on a lethal with crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy. Not the worst item, I can tell you that much. I'll leave it for now. It's probably worth reworking though. Defense percent with attack percent on the bottom, and it even double rolled, so it's kind of a weird item. Somebody stupid like the Hellhound could use this one, but I'd rather just roll for something better, and I get something very worse. Click, damn it. Double roll me, dude. It did double roll me. Nope. Okay. It's something, it's something. I'm gonna try to go harder than usual on this CVC. I really think we should be able to win this one. Horse is horsing around. I'll even spend the 15 gems. I normally do spend the 15 gems each time. Each day when I have the easy freebie freeze. On the weekend sometimes I skip the extra 15, but during the week I always go for those. It's just worth it. Why am I not wearing my raid shirt, yo? I specifically got it for this. Much better. This one could kick in my teeth, solo or not. He might. Okay. Okay, we're going toe-to-toe for now. Yeah, just like that, 50k points, pretty easy. Can also do some of these levels. Those would be some easy points. I might save them for some last-ditch effort, but... Now let me just use them. I wanna get my things in already. That's a good amount of points. Look at that, 5,000 for a level 10er. The clan boss ready to get his rewards? Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, let me try and double lock here with this little trick. You stop the Plarium play and the game is still working. So now what I can do is start my Iron Twins. Let me get more energy though. If I had it. Beat campaign boss 3 times. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're gonna start with you, Zadie, real soon. I mean, continue with you, more like it. So, your body should be prepared. Okay. What is up with the laggy game, yo? This is not supposed to be from the deleting the Plarium play. Not deleting, but ending the task, more like it. Come on, bruh. Okay, I can minimize this and I can start myself a new Plarium play with a new account. I literally told you we're starting, Zadie. Can I log in or not? I'm calling.
So you were starting, Zadie. Can I log in or not?
Give me 2 minutes. I'm in. Also in the what's it called with the spider. It's almost done.
Okay. You let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
It's halfway through. Huh?
Are you doing Spider 20?
Oh. No. No. Not that spider. The what's
Frost Spider? Or a Poison Spider with Doom Tower?
Doomsday, yeah. Good. I'm ready. You can log in now.
Okay. Did you do the minigame?
I tried. I didn't get very far. No, that's was not. I couldn't even get past the first. I couldn't even get past the first one.
That sucks. There were plenty of good rewards there for free. Can't exactly farm pinpoint set anymore, so that's a big minus for you. Okay, let's see what we're working with. I mean, really shouldn't be buying these mysteries for you. You have so many, so whatever. Okay. So we were talking we're going to be fixing up a lot of champions for you yesterday. Because that's going to give you a lot of points. Let's start off and see what we can do with your Alice. Oh, you've been farming a lot again. Where are you getting all of these bad life sets, man? What are you farming this much? Zadie, your mic is muted.
Yeah, because I'm hearing you double.
So
I'm hearing
stop
you
the
double.
fucking stream. What do you mean you're hearing me double?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
So,
sharing my stream with you. There we go. So
12,
yeah,
6,
where are you getting all of these bad lifesteal
12,
gear?
6, 12, 6, 12, 3.
No, you don't. What do you mean 12 free? You get these shields from there. Where do you get this bad life set, this bad attack set, defense? You're doing stage 10 dragon or some shit?
Yeah, probably.
Why?
'Cause I'm not strong enough.
Well, let's fix that. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this Alice. Yeah, for accessories, she probably has your strongest anyway. No crit damage on the amulet, sadly. Here's one that does. This one is gonna roll better for you. So yeah, let's set up the fitting room. Let me move my little head out of the way. And let's start dilly-dallying. Crit damage and accuracy. Can't say no to those. Let's see what this one rolls like. A bunch of accuracy. Can't say no to that for sure. I'm going all in. You have so much silver, so it's definitely a good idea to make this complete overhaul of your champions while there's CVC going. At least you're gonna be your clan's MVP right now, I can tell you that much. Okay, your banner is probably gonna be the best you have right now. It's not amazing, not a speck of speed. No, it does have a speck of speed, but no attack percent. No accuracy, then it's just big ass resistance. Not the worst idea in the world, but could be so much better than what it is right now, but not for you for now. Okay, flat HP with a bunch of defense on the ring is pretty garbage. Probably don't have anything much better than that. At least some attack percent somewhere? Like, jeez, man. None of these are really that much worth it for you, so I'm just gonna leave the ring as is. It's not a ring for Alice, it's gonna be much better on some kind of support, because it's basically straight up defense. Roll the defense percent, HP percent, it's great for a support type champion. Or at least HP nuker, but definitely not for Alice. But for now you just don't have a better one, so as soon as we fix up your...
In the pinpoint?
Spider, you don't have any pinpoint. Amazing pinpoint at least. I mean, this one's okay, but only 3 stars, pretty garbage still.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be the amulet. Let's look at what the rest of the sets you might use are. Even gonna be looking at equipped. Let's basically look at the important sets. That would be Savage. Yeah, you have a decent amount of Savage gear. Surely we can figure some shit out. You don't even have crit rate capped yet, so we'll try to right that wrong. You even have some Feral gear now. She's not really one to place debuffs as much. It's more of a PvP type of set, so we're not caring about it too much. You do have some Merciless gear. That might be awesome, actually. A few pieces of Merciless could do well for her. Sadly, it's not going to be 4 pieces of Merciless, is it? We have a helmet, a shield, and a gauntlet, and the gauntlets are not exactly great for you. But we could definitely put a shield and a helmet on her. If this one rolls double speed, it might actually be worth it. Close. Still might be a consideration though. Crit damage and speed, can't say no to this.
Yep.
Okay, even rolled crit rate, so that's kind of hot. I'm gonna pin these for now. Attack percent definitely looks like a good piece for Alice. Problem is, you don't really have a boot that's gonna get the job done here, so probably not gonna be capable of leaving these Merciless gears on her. Okay, let's look at what kind of gauntlets you possess. Crit damage plus crit damage, that is absolutely amazing. Crit rate, attack, absolutely beautiful piece. This is for sure gonna be your Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Flat attack on this, not ideal. This is a very garbage piece altogether. Let's see if we have something a bit better than that. Not by much. Not by much.
The gauntlet you didn't add yet, right?
It's already on her.
Okay.
It is the gauntlet we are currently using anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, the chest might be questionable. Yeah, I don't think the chest or the boots could be on her, so the dream is over for the Merciless if we want her to be in Savage at least. Let's see what kind of weapon she has right now. Crit rate plus speed, the rest is questionable at best. So let's see if we can look for crit rate and speed basically. The one she has already has it, but not too much of it. Okay, this helmet is actually pretty nice for her. Let's hope it rolls nice too. Double accuracy, 1 speed, not the worst out of the lot. A lot less crit rate though. I'm gonna pin it for now. We'll see. This shield is pretty amazing, honestly. So this might be the 4 pieces Savage we are gonna be using indeed. The shield is double crit rate plus speed. The rest are kind of bad for her, but they're not horrible for her. Even if this rolls twice the crit rate, it's still only gonna be 18. The other 2 stats could be a little bit more important, like crit damage and whatnot, but I don't think it's worth the gamble right now. So now we're gonna be looking for speed on the boots, any boot, with crit rate. That's gonna be important. It's gonna be a broken set most probably. Let's look for 6-star. This one's ideal. Okay. Sorry, Armiger. You live the full life. You're not using Armiger anywhere right now, are you?
Not yet. No.
He is a cool uncommon champion, but it's kind of a gimmick, honestly. Like, I did get baited into building myself on Armiger for here and there, but it's not really something a lot of people should be wasting time and money on. It's a last-ditch resort kind of deal more than anything else. Let me put attack percent on the chesticle. And, oops, no, speed crit rate, attack percent on the chest. Let's see if we possess such a piece. We don't. It's gonna be integral if we find a good one with crit rate. 12%. Problem is we still don't... Okay. I mean, we already built this girl. But right now you are using Alice a lot more than you are this other girl, so I'd say...
Which is that the obvious?
Your new legendary, I don't even know her name.
Yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious, yeah. I'm not using it at the moment.
Okay, so we overdid the crit here. So technically we could change the helmet for something less critty. The boot has 13 over crit. It's a pretty good crit boot for Alice, to be fair. Let's see if you can roll some speed or attack at least. HP percent not ideal. Let's see what this one rolls. Accuracy not the worst. We don't need this much crit rate. If we find a helmet without crit rate, that might be good. It's not that it's that big a deal that we have too much crit rate right now, but that crit rate could be used for something better, you know?
Yeah, right.
Okay, speed and crit damage on this one. The rest are not great, but if it rolls nothing but speed and crit damage, it would be amazing. Let's give it one more shot. Crit damage, attack, speed. See what weapons you possess. Yeah, these might be better. You're gonna lose 10 crit rate though. Such a puzzle, man. Such a puzzle every time.
Yeah, that's the.
Let's see what this helmet rolls up to 16 if it rolls crit rate again. It didn't. It rolled speed. That's good. So your Alice is actually a lot speedier now.
Okay. We still need to do. I think Hugo we still need to do. And
No, Hugo, we did.
we did. Okay.
This is good enough, man. This is good enough. So we're saving this as a.
Yeah, you still need to show me how you were going to get the free upgrade.
The free upgrade you can get from places like Cursed City.
Okay.
You should be able to reach one of those, hopefully.
What, normal or yeah, normal, right?
Here it is. It's not very far in, but like you need to beat this one. You should be able to beat this one. You should be able to beat this one if we... Nah. Too weak here. Maybe we can beat this one. No. So yeah, here's places where you can be getting these. If you don't have any active right now, you probably wasted a bunch, didn't you?
What?
You've probably wasted some of these free gear removals when you got some of those.
I haven't gotten any yet. Haven't gotten.
Might not even have noticed. Okay, I mean, if that's the case, we're just gonna be equipping these champions straight up if you don't have the a way to actually reach the free gear removal. So let's just equip these straight up. Alice Savage. It's a lot of silver you're gonna be losing in the process, but you have plenty of it, so it's gonna be worth it for you. It's gonna be a lot more wasted opportunities if you just wait around for the new free gear removal.
Yeah, right.
So we're gonna be spending this. Okay, so Alice is gonna be critting always now. That's pretty awesome. Didn't get crit damage on this, sadly. Man, I'm so tempted to straight up rework this. Aside from the speed, there's not a single good stat on this thing for you.
Rework it.
All around, it's not a great amulet. It's an okay defense resistant, high resistance amulet for you, but it's gonna be a very long way until you need something like this, so this is not usually an item you should be using your ore on. For my account, at least, it would be a very bad idea, but for yours, you don't have too many 6-star legendary banners, so I think this might work out beautifully for you. Accuracy is a lot better than what you had. Attack percent speed, piece of shit. Well, you gain a lot of attack and accuracy, you lost a lot of speed, but still kind of good. Let's ascend it, see if you get more accuracy out of it. You did, it's something. It's kind of an okay piece to give it a decent-ish glyph. Nothing too fancy on the rest, though.
Hector, we still need to do. That's what I told we need to do. Also. Hector. Rector.
Yeah. Yeah, like we said, this is not her ring at all. Let's give these boots decent glyphs. Fuck you too. This one is a pretty good one-off piece for you of a broken set. Triple crit rate for an account like yours is a godsend. And that's on an attack piece. This honesty is... oh, it's already glyphed. Almost did an oopsie. This is not an amazing item, not too amazing at least, but it did roll double speed on you, so it is one of your better pieces.
Okay.
Okay, Alice should be slapping a lot harder now. This guy we noticed is an absolute glass cannon for you right now.
Yeah.
We did equip him recently. This item is worth it up to 16. It has double speed, attack percent, triple speed for you there, yo. Pretty amazing right there.
Yeah.
Love to see that. One of your best pieces on the account. That says a lot more for your account than the piece, but...
No, it says a lot less for my account.
Yeah.
But you have to think I'm not playing more than 2 months at the moment.
True. You are actually doing quite well for only 2 months. Attack percent on Tamesha. I'm not sure if it's that amazing for Tamesha.
Okay.
You definitely are begging for a bunch of accuracy on her though.
Well, he's got
This one does
100.
have accuracy. It's only 4-star, fuck that. You do have this, which is... Oh, what you got there? Defense, HP, speed. This pinpoint is gonna give you 10% speed. Even though it doesn't have speed on it. To be honest, this is a pretty shit item. 2-4, it's a 6-star. It's actually worth it for you to rework this, I'd say. Double flat HP can't help you anyway. So the only thing this thing has going for it is a single not rolled speed, so that is pretty horrible. Let's give it the love it deserves. Flat defense, not the best. At least you still got speed and defense. It's a lot better than what it was.
Okay.
But it's still not for this type of champion.
Okay.
Crit damage on that one. Crit damage on this. Let's fucking go.
Again.
Accuracy me. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. That's a beautiful piece for you. Okay, one of your best amulets. Maybe it's the best amulet on your account, so
Yeah.
still I'm not going to be wasting 5 and 6-star glyphs for you just because you are going to have a hard time finishing some missions soon.
Okay.
Okay, this increases your accuracy quite well. This would be a much better ring for you because it gives you 10% speed. So
Okay.
Tamesha is going to be a lot faster now.
Okay.
Roll the attack, you piece of shit. You piece of shit. It's still better than the trash you have currently, and gaining the speed is honestly much better than anything else this ring has going for it. In terms of accuracy, we're still pretty accurate.
Yeah.
That's a word, trust me. No accuracy there. In this roll speed. It rolled attack, not the best, not the worst. It's the second best if we gotta be completely honest. This guy is crit capped. Some crit damage on this, or at least attack would have been ideal. No such luck. We have 7 crit rate more than we need, so that's 1 less crit roll your account needs.
Mm-hmm.
But we would definitely like more accuracy on her.
Yeah, the one you had before had accuracy. This one.
Yeah, it does. It has a lot of accuracy, to be fair. With the max glyph we wasted on it. This one is way too good to change. This one could actually be it.
Oh, for sure.
We don't need crit rate on it. We would like to see accuracy though. No such luck. It has speed, but not rolled. Less crit damage on this, not ideal. For Spider 20, I think you need about 200 accuracy. Let's check those stats.
I think I
Here's how you can check
saw those also
how
somewhere.
much accuracy you actually need for the particular piece of content. Raid stage tool, I showed this in the video.
Yeah.
You go to dungeons, you go to the dungeon you need, Spider's Den, and normal difficulty, stage 20. And you're looking for Skavak, not the small spider, but Skavak itself. The spider has 200 resistance, so you need 225 accuracy to reliably expect your debuffs to be landing. Right
Okay.
now, we are 30 short, so I guess this chesticle would be the piece to look at. Let's see if you have an accuracy chesticle, though. I don't think you do. Not for pinpoint, at least. You don't. You do not. What about the glove? No, you don't have anything. From the perception set, at least. We might have to make a broken set for him. That's going to be minus 40 accuracy and minus 4 speed. It's probably going to be worth it, though.
Oh, they're both helmets, that's the problem. Not helmets, they're chests.
To be fair, this is a pretty amazing item you have on her. Not on her, but a pretty amazing item for this champion. But it would be a pretty amazing item to build a set out of.
Okay.
Two Mesha. Let me actually see. I think she would be good in a set like this. Accuracy, Savage, Cruel, Lethal. Savage, Cruel, Lethal, Perception. Maybe not so much. An Instinct set does make a good amount of sense on her, honestly. Like, it's speed plus ignore 20 defense, so that's like lethal. And lethal is one of the sets you could actually use on her. Might actually be worth it to go ahead and check if you can build her out straight up into Instinct. She will be a very worthy Instinct champion for you. Let me see how much Instinct stuff you actually possess. Not that many straight up. This one's great. This one could be it. This one's probably better. This one's amazing. Yeah, you do have enough pieces to build her straight up into Instinct, and I think we can craft even more Instinct for you. There it goes. You have plenty of stuff. We're gonna be using all of your best runes to get it done.
Okay.
And for the Instinct set, we could even use some of your substats, but honestly, anything that rolls would be fine-ish, so I'd say we just craft him like this. 23, so we abuse the extra stuff on him. And here's all the extra pieces we got. We're just gonna look through them, and we're probably not gonna sell right about anything out of it. Go ahead and open her up. Okay. Did we get speed boots on her? Doubt it. No speed boots. What about the gauntlets? Not great. Crit damage could be good, but probably is going to be way hard for you to build it like that. Crit rate on crit damage on these with crit rate could actually be pretty nice. This could be an amazing piece for you, but it decided to be an okay piece instead. It's going to be too hard to build her out this way to crit cap the crit damage, that crit rate that is. So we're probably going to have to use some random boots and
okay, but we have 4 pieces. We can make 4 pieces.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use everything else instead of the gauntlets and the boots. Don't have anybody equipped with anything right now. Let's use it as fitting room. This is gonna be her chesticle. This is a pretty good helmet for her. I think I saw better potential on these. Let's hope it rolls the top 3. Acceptable. No speed on him though. And I would really like to see a little bit of speed now. Let me get this up to 16. It is gonna be for sure needed at 16 for you. Not bad. Crit rate, crit damage, please. Good. Okay, that's amazing, man. Maybe we are gonna get by with crit rate glove, crit damage glove instead.
No, because we're 217. We need another 8.
Not really, because these items are skewing the stats right now. I wish there was a way to see the champion vanilla without the already equipped shit.
Okay.
Right now you have 50% crit rate on this one, so as soon as we swap that out, we're gonna have to find the rest of the crit rate somewhere else. But I think we might actually manage. Which one is more worth? This one, because it has speed on it. Nice. Okay, there goes the crit rate now. We need to find a little bit for the shield and the boot. So now we're gonna be looking for primary speed with substat crit rate. That's all we're caring about. Doesn't matter the set. That's a pretty good one. Wish it had even more crit rate instead of damage though.
Speed it has.
Flat HP piece of shit. This one is pretty decent.
Okay.
Let me actually hide set filters. I don't care about them. I just care about high crit rate. Primary stat, high crit rate. This one's pretty good for her. I think it was the old Alice boot or something. Problem is, the boot we just removed already did have crit rate on it, huh? Wish I could see it. Oh no, no, these two are crit rate sets, so they give 12 crit rate on their own.
We're just at 100 then.
It's only 10 crit rate here. We have other options. Double crit rate could be good. Still the best one we possess right now. It's only -2 crit rate. This one could roll 3 times even. 2 times, not bad. Now we're getting somewhere. This one's a pretty okay one. Not better than what you already had. Okay, this is probably the best boot we possess, so let's move down to the shields. Nothing but a crit rate, dang. Fast crit rate. Okay, I mean, this solves everything. What else did it have? A little bit of speed. Honestly, that's good enough. You also get a bonus of 40 accuracy, so
Okay.
I think the champion ends up being amazing like this for you.
Okay.
Speed me, dude. You piece of shit. Accuracy attack. You piece of shit. Crit rate, crit damage. You dick. Okay, so that's about it for the items. Building her up in Instinct, that gives you a ton of extra speed. She actually did end up being slower than what we had her in, but ignoring 20% defense is no joke. So she should be smacking nice and well for you. Let's give her some glyphs.
How much do we need? 225 crit rate, right?
You don't have an exact number of how much. I mean, crit rate, you need 100.
Okay.
Crit damage, sky is the limit.
Okay, damage was 225, okay.
235 is right now.
Yeah.
This is an amazing piece for you, so not amazing, but definitely deserves something better than rank 1 glyphs. Whatever. This was a great piece. Okay. Oh, you have some pinpoint action. Has a little bit of speed, that's gonna bump your accuracy a lot, but she is gonna go slower. Not worth it. Yeah, we already looked at this. Okay, Amesha is looking a lot more Tameshi now.
Yeah.
She should be slapping. She's still an absolute glass cannon, sadly, like such a weak health champion. Look at this 30k. Jesus. Absolute glass cannon right there, but that's why we have Rector Giraffe on the team as well. Rector, to be fair, she is looking quite capable as is.
Okay, because I thought you said we needed to do something yesterday.
Yeah, I thought we did, but honestly, she is looking quite well as she is.
Okay.
This chest makes no sense for her, if we gotta be completely honest. Let me see if you possess a better bolster chesticle for her. If I remember correctly, you don't. I mean, this one makes more sense for her. Sadly, it rolled like absolute dog water. HP percent, not the worst. She is gonna lose a lot of HP though. Gonna gain defense, but HP is the important part here because she's the bolster champion for you, so...
Yeah.
Actually, we don't even need this to be bolster. She's in a 6-piece bolster for no reason. I guess it was the best gear on your account at the time, but right now we can definitely look for a better chest for her. It does not need to be a bolster. So let's look at HP percent and make a broken piece for her. Alas, you do not possess a fast 6-star chest. Let's see if you have a... Yeah, you do have something else. Horrible. Not a single good substat on either of these, huh?
Can you rework them?
Fucking yikes. I could, but it's not worth it.
Okay.
No, so we're gonna be looking for a 5-star piece. Apparently it's still gonna be better, and the primary should be HP percent for sure. Yeah, this one could roll pretty well for you. It decided to be absolute fucking shit though. This one's alright. Just sell them. For a 2-month-old account, sweet potato, I wouldn't. 2-month-old account, you can use a lot of this bad gear on some of your fodder faction war champions, like rank 3, rank 4 idiots, just so they're not absolutely naked.
Yeah, I still need to do them. Do them because I...
Okay, so we made Rector a little bit faster, a little bit healthier. Come on, game, what is up with this shit? Is it because I have my second raid open? Fine, let me close, damn it. Look at this nonsense. I'm gonna grab a coffee till the game shits itself. Well, the game is shitting on itself. Okay.
See, my wife brought me coffee.
Good stuff.
Good, I bring her coffee all the time.
Mine brought me a headache. Ah, boomer humor. I'm no stranger to boomer humor. What do you mean? Okay, right back. Okay, be back.
Yeah, and it's back also.
See that then. Yeah, she's looking quite fine as is.
Okay.
We gave her a little bit of speed out of these. Not the bestest of
Can we see
items, that's
how
for
it does?
sure, but...
Can we have to see how it's doing it in
Yeah, we
20?
will.
Okay.
Okay, we have Alice rebuilt, Tamesha rebuilt, Rector rebuilt, Hugo rebuilt. Who was the last champion in that lot?
I'm not sure.
We left a few items for Ugo for after your CVC started, so let's go ahead and do that. Not bad.
How is Ruella?
I don't think she was.
Because Lord is also maybe one. Lady Lord.
Doubt it. I'll just leave these gloves for now, but Ugo could do a lot better with a HP percent on her. Gauntlets.
On a gauntlet.
Let me actually see. These are the only ones, no speed on them though, and the rest is kinda whatever as well. Oh well. She does have enough accuracy at least.
She doesn't
You actually
have.
might be able to even get yourself some relic crafting. Oh yeah, you do have some relic crafting going now. Let's go ahead and see if you get lucky with some epic relics at least. There you go, first is epic. This one's a good one. You could be using this on your Rector draft so she doesn't die.
Okay.
Okay. This one's pretty good for your damage dealers, that's amazing. A book right now would be MVP. You got the bell instead. Not the best of things, but technically this could do on your Fabian.
Okay.
Okay, so Alice has cat gaze on her. If you had one, now she doesn't have shit. Okay, I think this is gonna be her. Yeah, this is good enough. Let's upgrade it to free. You have some for rank upgrades, so let's do that. Okay, this is gonna make her a lot stronger now. 16% crit damage and also extra chance of damage, pretty nice. So let's equip that on her. You don't have any gemstones yet. Rector could use this thing so she doesn't die, so she has a chance to revive somebody. Although she is an attack, goes up the... You know what, this might actually be worth it for this girl. She is squishy as balls, so this gives you extra attack, extra accuracy. That's both the things this champion needs, so let's go ahead and do that. Cannot upgrade the rank, sadly. Do you have any of these? Nope, you have this though. That's nice. Actually, let me check the others. This is the best out of these. Okay, what else did we say? Does Hugo deserve a book? These were bad, right? Yep. Not bad. Stupid. Nah. Okay, the rest of your relics. Like I said, Fabian could use this stupid one. This, I think. No, this thing. Makes enough sense for him. Even gives you accuracy, so nothing wrong with that. 39 accuracy, that's kind of insane. There we go. And from the rest of your relics, I'm not sure we have anything worth. And this is pretty stupid, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Gives you extra attack, to say the least. Oh, you have... yeah, right. Remember, we put that thing. What about the rest of these? Whereas turn meter reduction effects are boosted by 15%. Geo has turn meter reduction technically, but wasn't his 100 anyway. Whatever, it's not an amazing thing. Whereas defense increases by 1 for each ally under an ally protection. That's pretty niche. Receives 2 less damage if under any debuffs. Pretty garbage. 2 more damage if under any debuffs. Wait, what? Yeah, they're all basically... these are food relics, basically, the rest of them. You could be using them to actually rank up the rest of your relics, but for now, we're just gonna hold on to them. What was the last champion we needed for Spider? Wukong is what we're using, but is it Wukong we want to be using, really?
Probably not.
Think about it.
Oops. What does El Hades say? Which are the best?
What does this girl do? Hey, have a good one, Potato. Thanks for dropping by. Not the best. The thing is, you have to mesh in here, and the whole point of the mesh is she's gonna be bringing a lot of HP burn ticks, so bringing more AoE champions is kind of a bad idea if we gotta be completely honest. So even Alice is kind of a weird one here.
Okay.
Technically, you kind of only want the mesh to be living and the rest kind of to be there, but it's gonna be pretty slow. Not sure, I'm not sure. Another support champion might be worth it, actually. Like this lady.
Yeah.
But is she gonna be great for an auto team? You already have her built somewhat. She's also in a bolster set, so she's kind of redundant with Rector like that, but I guess we can just take a look how this one is gonna go. So let's try like this with the improvements we did, and let's see if we can figure out a way to make this thing work on auto with some team presets. There we go. Landed it on almost everybody. These we didn't land it because we don't have books on Temesha yet, I do believe. Starting off with the A1 on her is not the worst idea. Starting off with the A3 here, so that all the burn ticks, there they go ticking again, and now we do the A3 on her. So we drop the turn. We don't need to be healing. Not debuffs. I guess now is a good idea to reset the cooldowns, so we get the A3 again. We use A1 on Alice, so that we don't kill... Oh, I mean, her cooldowns are just so slow. The lady didn't do all that much. There we go. Okay. That wasn't so bright. We should not have used the A1, A2 there. But I think this should be working on auto. I just gotta be able to recreate this in the team setup afterwards so that it makes enough sense. We did not... I mean, it's gonna be very hard to actually set up the Mesha to get her second burn on the right time. It's off sync, I think. If we do this by hand, it's gonna be perfect, but on the team setup, it's gonna do it wonkily. Because you want to be putting the burn on a very specific time when the spiders are killed, and she resummons her new batch of spiders so that you actually have fresh batch of spiders to take all that HP burn. But I'm not sure we're gonna be... Oh shit, our rector died there, that's bad. Fuck, the Mesha died too. We're probably gonna be able to take it out of the gutter. If Ugo's the last champion standing, she could actually revive. And it does seem like she is gonna be the last champion standing, but it's gonna be a butt clencher.
Yeah.
Ugo's just that amazing. She also has a freaking revive on her A3, but she has to be the last alive champion, and that's what's gonna happen here. But on auto, that's not gonna happen because she would have used her A3 5 times already. Come on, kill freaking Alice already. Let's just hope Ugo doesn't get killed in the process of these small shits attacking as well. No, we actually have block damage on her too. I've never really gotten to a stage where Ugo's the last champion alive. Here it is, debuffs from all allies. If all allies are dead, revive them with 50% frickin' HP. Like, damn, Ugo, you scary. Look at this nonsense.
Okay.
Tamesha still dies like a frickin' piece of shit. There we go, GG. Okay. Knowing what we know now... What the fuck? When'd you buy this many books, dude? What the hell? I didn't know you had so many books.
Yeah, I won them.
Sure you did. 24 books. You spent a lot, didn't you?
No, no.
Sure. I have 15, but you have 24 for free. I trust you.
I haven't used any books since.
No. You can't get out of this one. You bought yourself books. You book reader, you. Definitely. You didn't solely buy the books, but surely you got from some bundles and shit like that.
Yeah, probably.
Wrong with that, but damn, that's a lot of books you have. Okay, so she needs 5 here, 4 here, so we could start off with straight up 9 and see if we get lucky. You got mostly lucky. And there you have it. We saved ourselves a couple of books because you don't need the A1 book, do ya? It's only damage, so that's an absolute waste of a book for you. Perfect. Okay, Tamesha is going to be Tameshing a lot more now. Let's fix up Ugo with the books. She has hers. Alice has hers. Wukong would do better with books. So... free books is what he needs. There he goes. Perfect. To be fair, it's not going to be the worst idea in the world to have the increased stun chance on him on the A1 as well, but for now I'd say we can save it. Would probably better to book out Fabian if you're using him for Arena. You are using him on Arena, right?
Yeah.
Well, he needs 8, realistically. Almost perfectly well. One more here. Okay, let's see if you
Where can you
save
see
a book.
what blessings we have open?
Sad. What blessings?
Yeah. Where do you see where you have open blessings that you can use?
Blessings. You can use any blessing as long as you have the Ascension for the champion. Right now, this guy has an Ascension and we gave him Polymorph. But you could put anything if you had the Ascension. Here you go. As soon as you get a Ascension star here, as soon as one of these stars turns red, you could pick one of the Ascensions. You don't need to unlock them, you just get to pick them. They're not like relics and shit like that.
Okay.
Thank fuck they're not, because that would have been dumb. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, I'm still not sure what the 5th champion on your spider team should be though. Lady Aerith makes some sense, but I think she's gonna fuck things up for us.
Okay.
Let me try and do it one more time, knowing what we know now.
That was Royal Guard or Cold Heart?
Cold Heart makes sense now that you said it. She might be worth it. Okay, we're starting with the A2. A2 Tamesha does the thing. Lands on everybody now guaranteed. A1 from Rector. A2 from Ugo.
But probably we need to rework her.
A1. Rework who?
Cold Heart.
Perhaps. Okay, A3 Tamesha does the job beautifully. Rector is gonna have to heal at some point, so maybe starting off with the heal on Rector would be a good idea. Okay. Popcorn is popping. Problem is, there's no way for you to... I mean, it's very easy on manual, but on auto, Tamesha should go wonky, I think. Like, Tamesha basically ensures the spider never takes a turn, which is absolutely amazing. Problem is, she dies to the freaking small spiders, man. Yeah, fuck. Crowd control champion would be nice instead of lady, maybe. Tamesha is a crowd control champion, but you need it one to pick up the crowd control when hers is gone. At this point it's over. What, she resisted? Was that the 3%? The fabled 3%. I Am I dumb for thinking Fabian's gonna get the job done? Let me frickin' see. Let's go like this. Okay. The mesh starts with the A2, then with the A3. Rector starts with the heal because she's gonna cycle through anyway, so whatever. This girl starts with A1, then A3, then A2 so that the mesh's burns go through. We start with drop defense, then with this, and then the brew's gonna happen. Fabian starts with A1. The rest he'll figure it out. Let's see how that go. I'm pretty sure there's a solo build for the Mesha, by the way, probably with some regen gear or lifesteal or some bullshit. She does look to be a solo capable champion.
With the Wukong in here, he was always killing all the spiders all the time.
Yeah, the problem with killing all the spiders is you do a lot more damage with the Mesha with her HP burns, because every time an HP burn ticks, that deals damage to the main spider a lot as well, so it's kind of counterproductive. That's why I'm not even sure Alice makes too much sense here, but I do believe in this current situation she does get the run done a little bit quicker. Good news is Fabian is tanking the spiders initially, so the Mesha is not going to be the first one to go. And as soon as Fabian dies, Rector should be reviving her again. And she's going to tank all over again, and by the time that happens, your CC should be picking up again.
Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing. Well, there you go. 2-minute run on your spider. I think that is a mission accomplished right there.
There you go, yeah.
Now you got a very capable 20 spider. It's not the fastest out of the lot, 70 plus turns to get it done, but for an account this early, that'll have to do for now.
Yeah. Okay.
There you have it, on auto.
Okay.
And here's the reason why Tamesha is so important. She's the sole damage dealer. Like even Alice, which is your super highest attack dealer, she's nowhere near what she's what Tamesha is capable of. Like the HP burn on AoE is just so much better. So Alice technically might actually be not super smart here. Let me remove Alice and see how it runs. Like, literally 4-man team. You might even be capable to put a champion to get XP on. If this works this way.
Okay.
Because Alice is taking a lot of turns, but if the spider never really takes a turn, it would be better if we do not kill the other spiders, you know?
Yeah, right.
Why are these spiders not getting feared, by the way? Are they even capable of getting feared?
Getting what?
Feared. See this little mask on him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I honestly feel like removing Alice is gonna make the run a lot quicker.
Looks that way.
Hey, how's it going, G&D? Yeah, it might be a good idea indeed. Might be a good idea. I was thinking about removing it indeed. I mean, in that case, Sugo also might not be super worth it, but we are running a little bit close to the sun, so it's probably gonna be better to have the safety net of Ugo potentially reviving everybody. There you go, the polymorph doing polymorph things. Still a 2-minute run. A little bit less turns though, because one less champion was taking turns basically. So yeah, we're gonna remove the drop defense Ugo gives so that the spiders actually live longer indeed. There we go. I should have put a food champion in here as well, just to prove the concept.
Okay.
What?
Won't that increase the turn meter again if you put one in there?
It would, but it's gonna be worth it. So you
Okay.
can get more food champions ready for whatever, you know? Getting yourself
Yeah.
a chicken leveled up
Yeah.
while you're farming spider
Yeah.
is a step
Yeah.
in the right direction of getting you a lot more efficient in everything.
Yeah, okay. One of these days I gotta start doing masteries again.
Does the Mesha have masteries? She does, right?
Bennett, I think so, yeah. I'm almost positive. Not sure if Lord has them.
Fabian? Yeah, he needs
Yeah.
it.
I'm not sure. I think he does, but I'm not positive. I can't remember who
I mean,
did
it
all
would
of
be ideal if you level up your champions that are going to be getting masteries while you get their masteries, you know? So
Yeah.
it would be a good idea. As soon as you get a champion you will want masteries on, would be nice to start leveling them up to 50 in the Minotaur with a few other level 50s that need masteries, and also then rank them up
Yeah.
to 6 and start getting the rest of the masteries that way.
Okay.
Okay, I think we shaved off a few seconds with Ugo removing the drop defense, but not by much. Honestly, it's kind of the same thing, it feels. Same turns, a few seconds earlier then.
Okay. Can
I
you look and see what...
wonder if we could even run this without preset. Let's try. Now we added a food champion there for the Gits and Shiggles. And let's see how
Okay.
that goes. The stupid thing about adding the food champion here is Rector Draft is gonna keep on reviving the food champion, so that might not be ideal, but let's see.
This is bare bones now. This you don't have the things set up again, set up for it, right?
No, right now the AI is doing the AI things.
Yeah, afterwards I want to level up my faction teams because they have no gear on them whatsoever. I have to figure out how to gear them up.
Renegade and Achak? Who the fuck is Achak? I think we do have Renegade on the account. Yeah, I do believe we have a Cold Heart in here.
Yeah,
To be
well,
fair, we do have the Spider usually dropping turn meter nicely. This time it didn't happen. I'm not sure why. Should have been paying closer attention to how the no-tease setup did it. But what kind of rarity was Achak?
I don't think I have that. But
Yeah,
who
doesn't
knows?
sound familiar to me as well.
But I don't know all my rares.
Hmm. Okay, without the presets, this one became a lot slower. I'm not sure it's because of the without the presets, but definitely feels worse. I picked from the demons. Let's see. Hey, look at that, you got an ancient shard. That's nice.
Mm.
Nope. You do have... Wow, you have plenty of gold hearts, man.
Yeah, one's at 60.
How should we build gold heart? High crit damage. Yeah, Cold Heart could be awesome here. She can definitely make the run a lot quicker. Instead of Ugo, you can just straight up go for the jugular. Who was Achak? Just see him. Yeah, I think I've seen this guy on my account.
Ship him over.
Yeah. Maybe you're right, G&D, but we were putting the defense, drop defense on the first team setup, and it still was around 2 minutes. Yeah, basically. Let's see what kind of Cold Heart we can build for you. We are gonna need a little bit of accuracy so she can actually land her turn meter drop from this thing. So, honestly, I'm just gonna remove all of these. This is a pretty shit boot. Honestly, at this point, it's worth a destroy for you.
Okay.
Flat defense, absolute destroy. Crit rate, it's acceptable for now. Life with flat defense. We could use it on somebody else. Definitely not worth the 50k silver, but it's not the worst piece on your account for sure. Attack percent resistance on a life weapon. Let's just remove it. Destroy. Surely we're gonna do better than this. Crit damage on this is fine. This one is a pretty shit banner, but you don't have a better one for now, so it is what it is. Okay, surely we're gonna be able to build her and crit damage with only 70% chance needed. Yeah, I'm removing these. I'm gonna spend the silver on him though. So,
Okay.
crit damage gloves. What are crit damage gloves you possess? You even have Feral, but I think Instinct ought to do it. That's pretty nice piece. Let me go with the fitting room. And this is very worth it, going up to 16 for sure. Crit rate me, dude. It did! It checked.
Well,
There we go. Okay. Let's see our speed boots. It's gonna be from a broken home, probably. Okay, I mean, it would be ideal if they have crit rate as well.
boots don't always have speed, right?
Boots, you almost always want them to have speed.
Yeah, you
though,
want
so
to have
if
speed
they
and-
don't have speed, it's probably a sell in most cases.
Yeah, right.
This
Yeah,
one's a
but-
pretty acceptable boot for her. We might even be able to build the crit damage set for her, but it's gonna be more important for us to find good instinct pieces. Okay, this might be worth it. Let's see if we have an accuracy instead. Accuracy with speed and crit rate, this is probably gonna be the better item for you. There you go, double speed, only a single crit rate remains, but it could go up. Okay, so it should be easy from here on out. We need a couple of extra instinct pieces. We have plenty of instinct pieces, so normally you're not gonna go out of your way to actually put a crit damage set for sure. But in this case, I think we can actually have the luxury of picking out the crit damage set piece first. This one is a pretty acceptable contender. This one is actually pretty good, so let's see if this one actually sparks joy. It did, chat. Okay, a lot of crit damage, and we're left with a couple of instinct pieces to fill in the gaps. Instinct me, dude. We are missing 12 crit rate. Surely we're gonna get there. This is not a bad
6%.
item already. Crit rate, crit damage, and attack, no speed. They can all roll. It's a 5-star though, so honestly this one res is kind of shit, but it is what it is. Let's see what this one does. No. This one doesn't have a bad stat to its name, so it might be the helmet we need. It rolled one for everybody, so not the worst, but this leaves us with the necessity of rolling crit rate on the weapon. Let's see if some of these do that for us. There you go, but it needs to roll it one more time. You have masteries on Cold Heart, question mark?
Nope,
Not a single one?
don't think so.
If that's the case, we are gonna get 5 extra.
You get 5 extra if you don't have them on it?
No, no, when you get the masteries, we're gonna get 5 more from that.
Okay.
Uh,
So cold heart masteries, okay.
This one goes up to 12 for sure. It might roll 1 out of 4 on the crit rate. It didn't. It rolled speed. It's a beautiful piece. I'm gonna be rolling these up. There's your crit rate, so even without masteries, we're already over the finish line. This can also get crit damage rate, that is. It didn't. That's a good thing in this case. Crit damage or attack. It's never attack, but crit damage. Nope. It's a baddie. Okay, all around, it's a beautiful cold heart you got. Very quick, very good amount of crit damage. She is gonna be a monster. Defense on this is not ideal, but it's fine. Crit damage me, dude. Defense, that's
Nope.
kind of shit. Okay, I mean, she's gonna be a beast. She is gonna be a beast. Let's give her a few 1-star glyphies. Can't afford to be giving too much more. just a drizzle of glyphs here and there, you know?
Hmm.
How much is her accuracy? Oh shit, her accuracy is nowhere near enough. We are gonna have to give her decent-ish accuracy glyphs and maybe consider some other things. We needed HP chest on Goldheart? I mean, we're not planning on her dying, but she might.
You guys swap this Hugo out for this, right?
I think so. Here we're a little bit low on the accuracy though. No accuracy on this one. Crit damage with accuracy on this one though. Accuracy, me dude. Got a little. Was a bit better. Okay, this is much better now. Okay, we don't really have amazing banners. Oh, you do? But why the hell do you have an accuracy banner on your what's her face? She doesn't have a single debuff to her name. I mean, this solves a lot of problems for you.
Okay.
Attack percent we're losing not too much actually, so yeah, this is gonna be the move for sure. And there's all of your accuracy problems gone. No speed to this thing's name, but it is what it is. Okay, this should be doing a lot better for you. You do have masteries on her, liar.
Okay.
Okay. Her skills are not done. Her A1 is... Honestly, she's worth getting everything here.
Okay.
Even her A1 dropping heal is gonna be useful for you later. Okay. Oh, she has a blessing.
Phantom Reawakener, yeah. That's right.
Phantom Touch is fine. Let's see if we got a okayish relic for her. At least stat-wise. Her turn meter reduction is 100, right? Yeah. So she doesn't really need an increase on that front. I mean, we can just put this on her for the sake of increasing the attack. Putting a glyph on it is kind of sacrilege. Okay. Prepare to be amazed what a rare could actually do. Yeah, without the presets, I think it ought to do it like this. And she would rather be on the end. Fun fact, your champions take less damage the further down the road they are. Okay. This is something a lot of people don't really know, and a lot of people don't pay attention to. But the leader takes the biggest amount of damage of AoE attacks, and it trickles down lower and lower. The positioning is, this is the first position, second, third, fourth, fifth. So technically this guy would take the least amount of damage from AoE attacks.
Okay.
I don't know exactly why it works the way it works, but it works like that, so that's all we need to know for now. Now, let's see what Cold Hard does. Actually, a team setup would be a good idea here, because Cold Hard is going to be dealing a lot of AoE for no good reason. But it's still going to be worth it doing it. Let's say one for now. This. Look at this. Look at the spider's health. There you go. Spider health goes bye-bye.
This from the Cold Hard.
Yep. Does your Fabian even have enough accuracy? Half the spider resisted, didn't they? Sadly, Cold Hard is the definition of a glass cannon, so she will be dying briefly in a location near you. The only problem with bringing a food champion in here is it's kind of ruining your Director Draft's revive potential, but that'd still be worth it. And there you have it. 1,300,000 plus damage on your Cold Heart. Look at this nonsense.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's do a little team setup for her. Remove this thing. Okay. Put the food champion back in still and see if it works well like this. Cold Heart. Yeah, he does have accuracy as high as balls. Fast as fuck. Should be good enough. We turn off the A2. We don't want her to be doing silly things like that. And she does know she needs to use the A3 every time, but still might as well tell her that. Let's go like this, so he puts the CC when we actually need the CC. And we can even do it on super raids this time. Technically, if the spider had drop defense and weakened, Cold Heart will be dealing something around 2 million damage per A3, I think. Cold Heart can be amazing for your team on Fire Knight as well. She is basically has Fire Knight written all over her. because her A1 deals a lot of extra attacks, her A2 deals a lot of extra attacks, and the A3 does drop turn meter on Fire Knight if he has the shield dropped.
I think Fabian is also for Cold Heart, is also for that.
No, I don't think Fabian does much for you. In the boss itself, on the waves maybe, but on the boss itself, he doesn't really have anything too useful over there, does he? Okay, sub 60, sub 140. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think we solved all of your spider issues.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. Did you manage to kill the Hard Dragon?
Haven't gotten that far yet.
No, you did. You passed him.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Next one would be problematic. Let me actually go back to your cog block on the normal rotation, because with a built cold heart, I don't think you have enough shield champions on your account, and without the blood rings, you're not gonna be able to really do much here, are ya? My blind? Where's the fucking shield, man? This it?
Second, yeah, that's the shield, yeah.
That's not it. It's not gonna do much for you. What does this shit do?
It's a new one I have to. That's new. That's not geared.
Doesn't do shit. Doesn't do shit. No, you don't have a single good shield champion for this boss right now, so I'm not sure you're gonna be able to beat this without blood rings.
Okay.
And the new CVC does not give you blood rings, it gives you relic bullshit.
Okay.
Hey, look at that. Zadie at the top of the lottie list. Zadie MVP right now.
Last time I was also.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we fixed up a lot of things on your account. You should be doing a lot better on a lot of places.
Okay.
I'm not sure about your clan boss, what we could actually do to get better things. Oh, you're actually getting nightmare stuff now.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Sacred one time? I don't think you can have a shot at Sacred here, but... nothing. I think you should stop attacking hard, by the way. Especially normal. Like, stop attacking hard and normal altogether.
Okay.
Concentrate. Hey, look at that. You got a Sacred out of this one. That's... I mean, an Ancient out of that one. That's pretty good. So stop wasting your time on the weak bosses. Concentrate on Nightmare.
Yeah.
Maybe even on Ultra Nightmare. Like, who knows? Maybe you're actually capable of doing something on Ultra Nightmare already. But first, try to 2-key ultimate, 2-key the max damage here. That might be worth. How much are you dealing on Nightmare in 1 key?
How much did I have there before? I don't even know. Probably, I think I was doing about 13 or something like that.
If you're consistently doing 13, it's probably best if you sunk 3 keys on Nightmare, 1 on Brutal for now. When you move down to 2 keys on Nightmare, maybe you move down to 2 keys on Ultra Nightmare and get yourself the first or second chest like that as well. But do your best to be getting the last chest here. Like, even if it costs you 4 keys, it's better than wasting on normal and hard, that's for sure.
Okay.
If you get 1 key, do you get this on Quick Battle, the Brutal one?
No. Brutal, yeah. Brutal I'm on Quick, yeah.
So, 1 key on Brutal and the rest on Nightmare, I'd say, would be the best way for you right now. As long as you're not dealing more than the max cap and 2 keys in Decades, the third key. Probably start thinking about Lotro Nightmare, but we gotta really sit and think about what kind of clan boss team you should be building over there. You probably have enough to really do something amazing over there, but I'm assuming Geo and Cold Heart would be worth it in something like that for you. Ruella can do a lot of good things for you there.
Yeah.
The only Smite champion you have is Alice. She does do a decent smack. Problem with Ruella and Cold Heart are they're very weak, so you will need a decent reviver there, and right now you don't have a mass reviver, you only have a Rector.
Yeah.
You won't be needing Ugo on a team where you have Ruella though, because she brings the decreased defense and weakens, so what's that gonna leave us with? Cold Heart, Geo, Ruella, Alice, and Rector. Something along those lines might be the way to go for you right now.
Geo, Cold Heart, Ruella, Rector.
Yeah, let me set up a team for you right now. I'm not sure you're gonna be seeing this team in Clan Boss, but I'm just gonna write it down here. Okay, attack MVP. Rector. Geo. Technically, you'd be happier living longer, so let's put Geo in the lead. Rector, what's her face? Ruella, and Cold Heart, so she takes the least amount of damage. Clan Boss Nightmare. I'm writing it here. I'm not sure if it's gonna be shown for you in the Clan Boss selection.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was working that way. You want your Geo to start with this. You'd rather Rector start with this so she doesn't waste the heal. Doesn't matter much. You want the debuffs ASAP. How's her accuracy? Good enough. And this. Let me see if the speeds are tuned well enough. Geo is slow as balls. Alice is slower than Ruella, so that's nice. Okay, so Geo opens with the weaken plus what's his face. Ruella is gonna put all of the good debuffs. 181. Alice is slower than her, so that's good. Fuck, Cold Heart is faster than your Ruella. That's not good. Okay. You need to make Ruella a little bit faster for that to really work well. So yeah, people say Raid is a pretty simple game, don't they? Look at how much bullshit you need to actually know and think about when you're building your shit. Raid very simple, mi smart, minorita. Let's not finish that sentence on stream now, shall we? Okay, a little bit of speed out of this ought to do it. Speed and attack. Fuck you too, game.
The last place I'd like, if you have time, is the Ice Golem.
Ice Golem is a weird one there. Geo should be MVP for you.
Because before I was really fast, and now I'm really slow.
You're really slow because you're dealing too much damage and the Ice Golem is killing your shit. That's why you're really slow. It's a weird type of content where going too fast is actually bad. Okay, this is a pretty crap item if we gotta be completely honest. But still, let me change this as absolute dog water of a banner you have right now.
Okay.
This one has decent speed at least. Honestly, it would be best if we have a... This one's best. Nice. Nice. Okay, this helmet is pretty trashy. Oh, you don't even have her crit capped? Speed and crit rate is what we need out of a relentless helmet. There's your helmet.
Okay.
Well, there's your crit cap. Speed me, dude. There you go. Good lad. Okay, and now Ruella is faster than everybody else, so she is gonna be effectively your debuffer. She's also, you could say she's a nuker as well. She is, after all, an attack-based champion, but she is an amazing debuffer. Like, look at all of these amazing debuffs she could be landing. This would be an amazing champion for you to bring in Chimera, by the way, if you want. We can take a look at that on the next sesh. She's just gonna be super good over there.
Do you have any blessings open for her?
Nope. She needs to have a red star. We could
so
put
what
a relic on her if we have anything worth writing home about.
So to get blessings, I need to awaken her?
Yes.
Okay.
This one is pretty shit, but it's your shit for now, so at least you get a little bit of attack on her like this.
Okay.
So yeah, 200 speed on your debuffer with enough accuracy to do land on basically anybody. She is gonna be a monster for you.
Okay.
So yeah, this team should be working pretty well for you, I do believe.
In Nightmare, okay.
Yeah, 202 speed on her, amazing. She's gonna be acting before everybody else. Rector doesn't matter that she's going first. In the end of the day, she doesn't do shit, but yeah, being faster than the Cold Heart is amazing, so that Ruola can land all of these amazing debuffs, so you can really see what your Cold Heart is capable of.
Sorry.
Let me just check if Ruola is booked out. She's not. Let's write that wrong. She's honestly worth all the books.
Okay.
There you have it. Now Ruella is gonna be Ruelloing a lot harder.
Okay. Just need to get the thing to awaken her.
She has
somehow.
masteries. Your Geo has masteries. Rector has them. Alice has them.
Yeah, all the top ones.
Yeah, everybody's ready for whatever. So I think your next clan boss key should be a lot better looking.
Okay. Can you look at the ice golem?
Okay, ice golem.
Maybe my setup is wrong.
Wukong is dealing too much damage for you, an ice golem.
Okay.
Here it would be better if you have another support-like champion. Maybe Fabian would be feeling a bit better. Alice and as the aura is probably gonna be working counterintuitively for you. Let's set these up. So Tamesha is the last champion. So this, and yeah, basically you don't want too much damage on the boss, because if you do that, they're just gonna wipe.
Okay.
Here's the real reason why you're going slow. When Ice Golem uses the passive skill while any of his minions are alive, the damage from the attack will be significantly higher. You will want your champions to focus on survivability over damage in the later stages.
Okay.
So basically, if you deal a lot of damage with the AoE but actually do not kill the idiots next to the Ice Golem, he's gonna counterattack and probably wipe your whole thing, and that's your whole team, and that's probably why you were wiping, because Alice and Wukong were dealing a lot of damage but not killing the ads.
Okay.
And you were getting counterattacked a lot. So yeah, when you face some kind of problem with a dungeon, just go on the internet, man. That's what we're doing these YouTube craps for. Find a dedicated video for the specific type of content you're having troubles with, and try and understand what's happening, because every type of content in the game has a different strategy, basically.
Yeah.
Like with Fire Knight, you want a lot of multi-hits on your team. With Dragon, reflecting debuffs is amazing, but honestly, even just brute forcing it is fine. With Spider, having HP burn and drop decrease turn meter is amazing. With Ice Golem, it's... Why the fuck don't we have a frickin'... Fuck, I should have brought a Geo here instead of the Mesha probably, but let's see what this does actually. Might still be worth it. But yeah, with Ice Golem, doing too much damage in a single pop means you're gonna take a lot of damage yourself, so it's not ideal bringing too much nukers in there. It's far better having 1 or 2 nukers and a bunch of supports, because you can easily wipe if you do too much damage too fast.
So you're thinking to in place of Temesit, put in Geomancer.
It might be a good idea, because Geo brings so much HP burn damage reflect, and actually getting those hard hits means the Golem is also gonna take all of that hard damage himself. But let's see how it runs like this. The Mesha is also an amazing champion here.
Yeah, I got lucky with a few of my pulls.
Block reviving is amazing here. If it manages to land on the ads, that'd be amazing. The thing is, the Mesha is such an amazing champion for the waves, so I'm not sure it's gonna be that amazing for us. Swap her for Geo. We're definitely not going too fast though, that's for sure. Here's the passive that's fucking you over. Attacks all enemies 1 time whenever the Ice Golem, Lysis, draws below 80, 60, 45, 30, 15. This attack will revive any dead allies to 100 HP.
Yeah.
And this attack will ignore 50 of each enemy's defense for each alive ally. So if both allies are alive, it ignores 100% of your defense. So it basically is dealing true damage to you. Whereas if both the allies are dead, he's not going to ignore any defense. So that's why it's so important for you to actually kill the ads first before you drop him below the threshold.
Yeah.
Right now, he got dropped with both ads alive, and we are almost wiping here. Let's revive Ugo and hope Rector gets killed next, so that Ugo can revive everybody else. I'm not even gonna heal here. But this on auto is not gonna be working if this shit happens. Honestly, at this point I should have just revived the Mesha maybe, and we would have been able to brute force our way. Not gonna revive her anymore, or am I? Okay, I will. There we go. I'm not sure how we can make this reliable. Let's try with Geo instead of the Mesha, but I really like her here.
You saw before I was running at like three minutes for that,
Hmm. No, I don't remember how you were running it before, honestly.
Yeah, same. That a long time ago, not now.
I doubt you were reaching level 20 a long time ago, though.
Well, we can go back to like level 10 or level 15, and you'll see the difference. What I'm talking about.
Oh, it's slower there, you mean?
Yeah.
I guess. Well, that was the reason. You were dropping the boss lower through the threshold without killing the ads first, and that was wiping half your team probably, and
Probably, yeah.
you were having to finish it off with half your power. I'm not sure if Fabian is so worth it in this team. He does a bang-up job controlling the waves at least, so that's something. Here I'm gonna put it off auto so we can make sure that your A3 is ready for whatever. Okay, let's see if Geo does what he's supposed to here on auto. Would be a damn shame if he puts the A3 not on the boss. Okay, he does what he was supposed to. And now as soon as the boss attacks you big time, he's also gonna take a lot of damage. Which could be scary, but I'm not sure if the boss actually does react if he drops himself under those thresholds. Okay, that was a good amount of damage reflected, that's for sure. Yeah, I think Geo's gonna be a lot better for you here.
Die.
There we go. Schmack. And see how much damage he's taking while he's damaging your idiots too. Instead of Fabian, it might be worth it bringing a Lady of Aerith. Oof. Well, GG. Fuck. Let me remove Fabian. Put Geo in the lead so you have even more HP. And Lady of what's her face? She gives even more HP, so let's do it like this. And on wave 2, Geo does not use this. What the fuck am I doing? This is what I'm trying to do. On A3, he starts with it. Let's see how that go. LHP 30% in all battles. Should have turned off Super Raid though. Why is Geo taking so much damage? Why is he tanking? Because he's not in the Veil, that's why. Didn't land the HP burn? What the fuck, man? That's gonna slow us down. Geo has books, right?
I'm not sure, don't think so. Unless you put them on just now. I've never used any books.
Gotta double check, because Geo definitely does need books. I guess I could turn out the auto and see. 75 chance. That means he doesn't have books, I think.
Yeah, I know he doesn't, because I don't.
See, now there's your problem. Should have played around it. People are resisting? Didn't he have over 200 accuracy? Or did we actually have drop accuracy here? I think the odds were dropping accuracy, weren't they?
Mm.
There we go. Now we're cocking. Still slow as balls, but as soon as we put the books it should be a little bit quicker, because we did waste one rotation without any HP burn on. Yeah, people are resisting us left and right. Your Geo probably doesn't have enough accuracy, it seems. Okay, there we go.
So now
That's a win.
put books on them.
Geo does not have anything, man. What the fuck? His accuracy is low as shit. He does have books, though. Oh.
He does.
Sadly, it's only 75 chance for the burn. But he needs a lot more accuracy than what he has. Okay, here's where the accuracy is gonna come from. A good chunk of it at least. Oh, you do have a blood shield ring. That's something. We'll see. This is not a bad ring for him. It's gonna give you more accuracy. This banner. There's your banner, what the fuck? Well, that solves all of your accuracy problems. This one's also pretty trash, so we can swap it out to something better. HP plus accuracy, that ought to do it. Accuracy, me dude. Piece of shit. Defense accuracy, me dude. There you go. Okay, all of your accuracy problems have been resolved.
Okay. As you say, this game is not easy to figure out
Not for the
everything.
faint of heart.
No, I'm still too young to understand everything that's going on here.
Yeah.
I'm like still in my diapers.
Yeah. We dropped your speed here, sadly. That's not ideal, but still good enough.
So it's just 94 plus 86.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 180 speed.
Yeah. Okay.
To be fair, this shield, your account is probably past it. Has a lot of accuracy on it. This one gives a bit of speed, nothing too major. What about the helmet? Don't really have a better helmet. Flat HP on the gloves is pretty garbage. Let me see if you have something better. Where that reflex at?
Down there. There you go.
%, HP. This one doesn't have all that much for you, so if it rolls double speed, it would be instantly better. And it's instantly better.
It rolled good.
Drops your accuracy, but you've solved all of your accuracy issues for quite a while, so this should make him a lot better. A lot quicker. A lot healthier.
So he's got all his book. He's got all his books, right?
Yep. Got him all along. This one is not the most amazing chest for you anymore, I'd assume, but it does have speed and HP. Nothing to write home about, really. What about the weapage? X. We have used a lot of good glyphs on this one. God damn it, man. Max on everything. Your best glyphed out item is a fucking rare reflex weapon of all things. Not ideal. Especially, why did we waste attack on him? Oh, he does scale off attack, but still. Was not a great use of a 5-star glyph, that's for sure.
Okay.
Okay, well, he should be doing a lot better for you now.
Okay.
That was a 4-minute run before. Let's see what it do now. Honestly, it's probably a good idea to even turn off the A2 on the last... on the boss battle, so that your reflex set has a chance of reducing the cooldown on the A3 if it doesn't land. Did Master Hexter increase the odds of landing HP burn? I think it did. We gotta check if he has that mastery on Geo.
I mean, Geohammer, we did it according to El Hades, what they said in there.
Hmm.
So you're always attacking the little guys first before you get the big guy.
I'm not attacking anything. It's
That's what I'm saying. But
the what's-his-face is doing it for us. The AI. But yeah, you kind of want to be clearing the ads before proceeding to the next threshold, unless you want your thief to get kicked in.
Yeah, right.
Wow,
This is where you're...
What the fuck? Your Ugo was dealing some absurd amounts of damage. Do we have like Helm Smasher or some shit on him?
Mm-hmm. As long as they're not alive, those little guys there.
Boom. Look at that. That was like 10% HP gone because of Geo.
Mm-hmm.
Geo doing... Ooh. Thank fuck we gave Geo a little bit more HP on the chesticle.
Yeah.
Alice is a wild card in this one. Like, Alice basically could make your team wipe if she does a lot of damage when she's not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So this might not be a 100% team for you, but seems to be close. Well, 3-minute run, 100 turns. I have seen worse.
Okay. Yeah,
Look at that. Well, not the best, but something.
Okay. What you want to look something about Geomance if he has the right.
We do not have Master Hexer on Geo. Let me check what kind of masteries we have went for here. Clam Boss, probably.
Yeah. You want to switch it?
Let me check. Has 30 chance to extend duration, not this. Increases the chance of placing any debuff from skills. So this does increase the odds of you landing the HP burn, but I don't know, it's probably worth it to remain like this for Clan Boss. You are going to be using him for Clan Boss after all, so if the pros are saying these are the masteries for Clan Boss, so be it.
Well, for the Clan Boss, we have Geomancer. Number one. Yeah.
So I think we've done quite a lot of improvement for your teams. You should be seeing a massive improvement in a lot of areas.
Yeah, and I will just now
look at that, a little soul for your Lady of Irith. Definitely not the worst idea in the world to slap her with one. That's instantly giving you a bunch of extra health.
Okay.
So now she does have a blessing as well. Let me see what kind of blessing she would benefit from. I'm not a blessings expert.
No, the problem is that it's usually very vague what they say, what blessing you should put on there. Then they say, yeah, if you have other things on there, you don't need to do that. If you have that on there, you don't. It
is not a very straightforward topic. They're not wrong saying the things they do.
Yeah, of course. But for people like me in the diapers, it's pretty hard to understand.
I gotta be honest, I'm also not fully versed in the Awaken section. Like, only one champion could be landing the Awakening thing, so in that case, having two of the same champions with Cruelty on the same team is not going to be ideal for you. Having two champions having Brimstone is not going to be ideal for you, that kind of stuff. That's what they're trying to say, so they're not wrong saying it. It's just a complicated topic, basically, and it's really... You can't really know if you're going to be using those two same champions on the same team to really be thinking about things like that. So basically just put what's ideal for the champion anyway, and if it ends up you having two of the same on the same team, well, so be it. It's just not going to be ideal. But yeah, I think we should be doing a Chimera with you as soon as it resets, because I have a feeling you might actually be able to do a lot more than what we have done with you already.
Yeah,
we have 6 mil here. Yeah, you might be able to do the last chest now for sure. Maybe even Hydra's on the table for you. Alrighty, man. This went a lot longer than it was supposed to, but I'm happy with all the progress we did. You should be kicking a lot of beef now.
And I'll be getting coaching and getting coach again.
Oh, for sure. Well,
okay,
thanks again, man, and see you soon.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Alrighty, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Not many viewers today. It do be like that sometime. It is what it is. Don't forget to join the giveaway if you still haven't. But now let's wrap it up, because Shaboy needs to do a top 5 meta report for Hearthstone. Have a good one, guys. Bye.